Hello, good morning friends. Welcome back to your favorite channel Code One Digest. Today in this tutorial, I'll explain you what is CloudWatch in AWS Cloud. What is the use case of CloudWatch in AWS Cloud? How to do real-time monitoring in AWS using CloudWatch? How to create metrics in AWS CloudWatch? So all of that we are going to learn in this tutorial, friends. If you want to set up real-time monitoring for your application, if you want to have health check for your application running in AWS Cloud, then these are tutorial for you. In this tutorial, I'll explain you step by step how to use CloudWatch to monitor the health of your application, how to create metrics in CloudWatch, how to use those metrics to derive the health of your application. Right, friends? So stay tuned and watch this tutorial till end. It is going to be very exciting and very informative tutorial today. Okay, friends?
There's no agenda here.
Okay, friends, so before we start, let's understand what is CloudWatch service in AWS Cloud. Amazon CloudWatch monitors the health of your resources and application. Amazon CloudWatch responds to the performance changes. It monitors the health of your application and resources. It captures the logs. It captures the metrics. It captures the event for your application that will be used to derive the health of your application. All applications deployed in AWS Cloud sends their log events to AWS CloudWatch. CloudWatch records each and every logs of your application and derive the metrics out of it. CloudWatch offers lots of out-of-the-box metrics to derive the health of your application, but we can also create our custom metrics as per our requirement. AWS CloudWatch provide important data like metrics, logs, and events. Okay friends, so let's directly go to our AWS console and set up the CloudWatch and create some metrics for our application. Here, the prerequisite for this tutorial is you must be running an application in AWS Cloud. We will be using that application to create metrics and then we'll use the metrics to derive the health of our application. Okay friends?
What? I do not understand.
Okay friend, so let's start. Please log into your AWS Management Console and go to the application for which you want to monitor the health. So this is App Runner service where I'm running my application. I have deployed one microservices in this service. This is a compute service in AWS. To see the logs of this application in CloudWatch, go to that application and then come down. Okay, so you will see a button at the bottom here, view in CloudWatch. So this is application log, okay, and there is a button to view in CloudWatch. Click on that. It will take you to the CloudWatch dashboard where we can see the logs of a specific application. Right, friends? Now here you can see this is my application which is running, and these are some statistics available for this application. To see the log, there are multiple options available. View in log inside, start trailing, another option search log group. That means if you want to search any specific string, any specific pattern in a log group, in this log group for this application, and to create a matrix. So you can see that my application is producing so many logs here, right? So all the logs are available here for this application. You can expand and see the log of this particular log, right? And if you want, you can also search a specific log for your application. So let's say this is my application. This application is a microservice application where I have a get and post endpoints. So let's assume I want to search for this string. This is a post method, post endpoint, which is creating cat in my application. So let me take this string and search. Let me take this and go here, and you can paste it and say enter. Right? So you can see there are two log messages matching this pattern, right? If you want, you can also change the duration of your search, that you want to search last 5-minute logs, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 45-minute logs, or 1 hour, 2 hour, 12-hour logs, or let's say last 1 day logs, or 6-day logs, or last 1 week logs. You can also select absolute time. Let's say search log for this pattern between this date and say apply. Okay friends, so as we search the string in logs, we can also use double quote to search the complete pattern in the logs like this. Okay. And now let's say if you want to start tailing, okay, so it will start the tailing on this log and we can see the live logs coming in this application. Let me hit some endpoints. So let me hit this endpoint. I'm hitting my AWS instance. This is the AWS instance app runner and these are endpoint cats. I'm hitting this, right? So it says the cat is created, right? So this log came, if you see. So this is a tailing of application log, the way we do in Linux, right? TAIL, tail minus F and log file. So this is a tailing of log file in CloudWatch. We can see that.
Friends, before we proceed in this video, I request you to subscribe this channel to grow Code One Digest family. Friends, I am creating a lot of quality videos on programming, coding concepts, design pattern and design principles, cloud and container technologies, but I'm not getting subscribers. I request you to like, share and subscribe this channel so that I can grow our Code One Digest family. Thank you.
Okay, friends. So now I'll show you what is matrix and how do we use it. So let's go to CloudWatch dashboard. You can come down to all metrics, click on all metrics, and then you will see services which are running. And for that, metrics are available. So right now I'm running app runner, hence app runner service is showing up here. And what all matrices are available, we can go inside and see. So we have instance matrix and we have service matrix. So let's go inside instance matrix. You can see there are two metrics available. One is memory utilization and one is CPU utilization. So these are infra metrics. You can click on both. So it is showing in the graph. So if you see, this is showing, one is showing the memory utilization and one is showing the CPU utilization, right? So what is memory utilization at this moment and what is CPU utilization at this moment? Okay, so let's unselect this and go back to all metrics, then click on app runner, and now we'll go and see the service metrics: memory utilization, active instances, status responses, 200 status responses, request latency 400 status responses, and CPU utilization. So let us select all and see those things on the graph. So you see all these matrices are available. Request latency is 5.1, request 1.5, 200 response 1 at the time, right? And then 400 response 1, active instances zero point 0.2, and so on, right? So all these matrices are selected and showing in the graph. We can select different type of graph. We want data table. We can see that in data table. We can see that in number. So all those matrices will be showing here as a number or stacked area. You can select the graph that you want. Now I'll show you how to create custom matrix in AWS CloudWatch. Okay friends, so let me show you how to create custom matrix. Click on log group. Let's go to the logs of that application first. So it will list all the log groups available. We have to select the appropriate correct log group. So this is my log group and I want to create matrix for my application log. Hence I'm selecting this application log, and this is service log. I'll go in the application log. It will again open the log dashboard. Go inside search log group and let's assume I want to know how many times this endpoint is called. Create cat endpoint is called. So I'll come here and search the pattern first. Okay, so it is showing 3 times, right? Now I want to keep a track of it going forward. That means I want to create a matrix that matrix will capture the count of this endpoint. Okay, how many times the endpoint is called. So for that, we will be creating a custom matrix. Search for the pattern. So this is a pattern, and then click on create matrix filter, create cat matrix filter MF. It has considered the pattern that we have provided in a search box, create cat. You have to provide a matrix namespace. If you have it, use it. Otherwise, you can create a new namespace for your application. Let's say I'm creating Nest.js cat microservice namespace. Okay, so create new. So it will create this namespace, and matrix name is create kit count. You have to provide a value here. So what I want is every time this endpoint get called, every time this pattern matches, then add the value 1 to the matrix. So as this pattern occur in the log, it will go to this matrix and add 1. Okay, the matrix will have 1 as a value. Now say create. So matrix is created. Okay, let's go to matrix to see if the matrix is available. Let's click on all. So it should show our custom matrix. So right now it is not showing our custom matrix. We have to hit the endpoint for that to occur, right? Let me hit this endpoint a couple of times. Then that namespace will be created. And now let's refresh this. Click on all metrics. You can see our custom namespace is now available, the Nest.js cat microservice NS, and inside that we have one matrix available, right? The matrix that we have created, create cat count. Okay, so you can select that and it will be showing you on the graph. Let's say last 1 hour, not average, we want to sum. Now let us hit that endpoint so that the data is added to the matrix. Every time we are hitting, it will sum it up for a minute, because we have set that sum the data point for a minute and then show it on a graph. So as you can see, I have selected 1 hour, last 1 hour data, and these are metrics, our custom metrics that I have selected in a graph. Sum the data point for every minute, every 1 minute, and show it on a graph. So every minute it is summing up how many times this endpoint is called and showing on a graph. So let me refresh this. You can see the graph, like here it is 13 times, then here it is 1, that next minute is was 20, then here it is 3, and then it is 13, right? So it is showing us total count. Okay, every minute we are summing up here. So you can select the representation of your choice. Let's have a data point. The total sum is 50, that this endpoint is called 50. Average every minute is 10, 7, 6, 13, 7, 4, 3, 7, 3, 20, 7, 2, 1, and so on, right? So it is having a record of every minute, and total is 50. Now if you go to the line representation, we have the same thing showing up here. Here it is 13, then here it is 1, here it is 20, the next minute it is 3, then here it is 13. So like this, we can create as many custom metrics we want and use it as per our requirement. Your application may be logging error messages, specific error messages, and so on, and those error messages are important to capture as a matrix and show it on a dashboard or create alarm for it, right? So in those cases, this custom matrix becomes very, very critical and very important. So I can use this matrix to create alarm. I can use this metric to show it on a dashboard. So we'll see that in our next video. Okay friends, so as I explained you in this tutorial, what is CloudWatch, what is CloudWatch matrix, why do we use CloudWatch, and how to create CloudWatch matrix, what is out of the box matrix availables, what are custom matrices in CloudWatch, how can we use these custom matrices in CloudWatch and so on, right? So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, so do subscribe to my channel to grow Code One Digest family. Thank you.
Friends, if you like this video, so give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for the more interesting videos. Click on the bell icon for the latest video notifications and do not forget to share this video with all your friends and colleagues. This is very useful information for students, beginners, and software engineers. I am putting a lot of efforts in creating these contents, so please help me growing the Code One Digest family. Please subscribe to Code One Digest channel for the latest programming and technology related videos. Thank you.